Hey everybody, this is Retro Challenge Gamer here, and I had this idea for a course that was a mix of fire and ice for a while now. However, it wasn't until my 19th level that I decided upon the right tile set for it. Super Mario Bros. 3 theme provided me with a unique mix of cheerful icy plains and a depressing dungeon underground where the castle sections were the harder parts of the level, where the topside ice portions were the breather portions. It was a fun level to design for, but it was still a bit too simple and it didn't flow as well as I would have liked. Despite this, it is still a good course and worth your time to run through at least once. Enjoy the video. So, by this point, the Super Mario Bros. 3 theme was kind of wearing on me a little bit. Especially the outdoor, I guess you could say green grass plains sort of feel, so a lot of this upper portion above the dungeon areas were kind of just pantsed and I didn't really have much of a good plan for them. However, these interior sections I had clear and precise obstacles I wanted you to get past. And of course, this first one being the, I guess you could call the grabbers. I don't know what these are called. Crane grabbers? I don't know. And thwomps. And of course, a couple potobos, because I mean, it's a dungeon area, right? And hidden power-up for anybody who needs it. So the goal for the first one is, of course, to bring the P-block over out here. Otherwise, you're just not going to get past any further in the level. And I think segmenting parts of the upper portion of the level actually worked in my favor, especially since I didn't have really many ideas for the exterior portions. It was kind of just like, this looks good, I'll go with this. So there wasn't really any plan per se in designing the outdoor segments, but inside, I knew exactly what I was doing, especially here. I had a lot of fun testing this to make it just the right amount of difficulty, but not to the point where I was frustrated myself when testing the level. I mean, here, you kind of, without the raccoon tail, you really needed to have those skulls fall before you were able to jump onto the third and final sculpt train platform. I have no idea what any of these things are called, I swear to goodness. Yeah, so your goal here is to get the POW block to get to the next segmented area of the level. And of course, I think this is our one and only exterior checkpoint. So for the third and final one, I actually had the hardest time trying to test this one. So much so that I actually added in a little bit of a secret that would assist me in getting through this portion of the level just so I could beat it and upload it. But later, as you can see, I actually managed to get through this just fine without the help of this secret power-up, just to show that it could be done. Although, I did get hit once. But if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, it's this one right here. The little Starman. It'll get you there and back if you need to. But try to see if you can do it at least once without having to use the Starman. It is possible. And then the fourth and final section of the level, it can get a little bit hectic with all the enemies and the Hammer Brothers. And I still can't believe that hammer just hit me from up above there. Now I kind of wanted to recreate the Super Mario Bros. 3 Bowser fight, and that's kind of what this whole room is all about. Basically just redoing that whole fight from the end of the third game. And surprisingly, after many attempts, I got it after the second jump. Now, these power-ups and blocks are just kind of there for, you know, celebratory purposes. They don't really assist too much in the final part of the level. I mean, unless you're really having trouble with that Hammer Brothers here, which I did. And that's the level, Frigid Fire in the Deep. So obviously, I like to hide things right at the beginning of the level. So if you want to go higher than previously, you'll find a hidden block coin for the first pink coin. Now, at the end of the first two segment sections, there's a pipe that's kind of high out of reach, and you have to wait for a Koopa Troopa to drop down and then use that to get up into the pipe. And actually, these two pipes are where those hidden pink coins that you probably couldn't find earlier, if you were just going through the level normally, this is where they're hidden. Now in the second segment, you kind of have to have some foresight to actually use both Koopa Troopas to get to this pipe. Otherwise, if you just rely on that red one, it's going to be extremely hard, if not impossible, to get to the second hidden bonus area. And a Starman, just in case you need it to clear out the second area for some reason. And I'm showing this up here just in case, so you know that there's a power-up there if you need it. And of course, what is obvious is you need to use a Koopa shell to get at this pink coin. Now this one is a little tricky. You kind of have to wait for a Koopa Troopa so you can get to that hidden Bach coin so you can get to this pink coin. So in the fourth and final area, the pink coin is blocked behind some blocks, which obviously you're going to need a P-switch for. So if you go up higher in this area, you will find exactly the P-switch you need. And a little one-up for those who need it for that endless challenge. So once you have all 6 pink coins, you can go up here and basically skip the whole Bowser fight altogether. That's pretty much your prize, is you don't have to fight Bowser at all. But for those looking for one last secret and how to get to that 10 coin there, there's the final one up. And you kind of have to make a dicey jump to get to that 10 coin. Hope you all enjoyed the video.